Okay, we're here with ticket 8777. It's a Yamaha YSL 154. We saw this one just back in October, and I've just had a check of the ticket, and the ticket subject was service plus damage repair. So I was surprised to see it back so soon. So let's start with our bell, and let's see about how sliding tuning slide moves. Okay, a little bit stiff. Not too bad, that's quite nice, like that. And this one here, fine. So with some cork grease, and that's moving nicely now. That was just a bit jammed up, it probably hadn't been moved since October, potentially. So that's moving quite nicely. Not too worried about the bell side of our trombone. Let's have a look at our slide side. And I'm gonna just hold this off screen for a moment to hold it vertically, and yeah, it's very slow, and it's actually just not really moving at all. I'm gonna let it drop here, and that's where it wants to drop to. If I just let it go and hold it vertically instead of falling off and crashing to the floor, it stops itself there. So let's get everything cleaned so we know what we're dealing with. It does feel like there's some very thick lubricant on there, so we'll get everything cleaned off and we'll get back to just the slide, just a dry slide, and we'll see what that feels like when it's dry. We'll come back to you with that. Okay, we're back with 8777. We've just gotten the instrument out of the acid bath, ultrasonics, and cleaned. And here is a fairly good sign of what's going wrong. Now this is a far from level bench, but have a look at this. It's a bit difficult to tell from the top up. If I rotate on its side, will you see? Yeah, you can see, look, the warping and the barrel kind of distortion from the lens you'll get is not helping this, but you can see that the legs, the inner slide legs, are massively out of alignment. So that's going to be our first port of call. We're going to fix this and then have a feel of how everything feels in the outer slide leg. So we'll come back to you when that's resolved. Okay, so we've resolved that. Now the next issue is going to be the outer slide legs. That's very difficult to show on camera, but the outer slide legs are also not true all the way. There's bowing in a few directions on both the lock and the water key side of the outer slide legs. So we'll move on to honing those, and then we'll come back hopefully with a nice fitting slide. Alright, ticket 8777, we've now got ourselves a perfectly frictionless, with no lubrication slide. There's what it looks like. I'm just dropping it and it's just gonna fall and crash to the floor. We don't catch it. So that's moving, oh, let me get down here. That's moving really, really nicely. So that one had taken quite a big bash. That took several passes on the outer slide legs to get those back to being straight and true. So I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but one working YSL 154 slide.